Welcome to my feeble attempt at stand-up comedy. I say that because I'm really not that funny. I don't exactly know why, but I'm just not that good at making people laugh at the words that come out of my mouth. I have found immense success at getting people to laugh at my atrociously awkward actions, though. So when we get to heaven and God provides us our birth to death life VHS recordings, be sure to find my entire collection in the comedy section. Yeah. No, but seriously, I don't know what contributes to my inept ability at verbal comedy. My mom spoke Spanish to me, and then 4 years later started speaking English. So maybe it was a language barrier. I don't know why she changed her mind midway through my young childhood. It could also be the fact that my dad's entire sense of comedy is comprised of unfortunate puns, normal puns, and just aborable puns. I don't think that's a word, but I just made it work. One thing that I do think just did not contribute well to my sense of humor was being my mom's overly protective upbringing. Like that stuff that people watched on that magical photoelectric box screen things that kids called TV. Yeah, I was limited to about 3 categories growing up. VeggieTales, Winnie the Pooh, and just about any Disney movie that was made in Spanish before 2000. And in case you were wondering what specifically that includes, it was El Rey León, Dumbo, y Stuart Little. I can only imagine what the producers' meeting was like when they were deciding on that Spanish movie title. Hey, Carl, what do we call the Mexican version of Stuart Little? Stuart Little? Genius. Just sound dumber and add an E and keep the same name. That's Mexican enough for America. Assimilation, right? Yeah, I'm a quarter Mexican, so I feel like I'm a quarter entitled to actually make that joke. You can laugh. Maybe not, but we did it anyways. Oh, goodness. So, moving on. I love music. I love music so much that kind of one of the ways that I document my life is through the playlists that I curate. Yeah. So just to give you some stats, on Spotify you can find me, and I have 61 unique personally curated playlists, in addition to 30 playlists I've followed that are made by other people. So that comes out to a total just under 100 playlists. I have them mostly memorized exactly to the point where if I'm driving, I don't necessarily have to look at my phone. I can just scroll enough times to get to Fall Feelin' or Let the Good Times Roll. So, truly like the back of my hand. But just to give you an idea of what we're talking about here, there's the semi-normal, quasi-normal playlist names, Fall Feelin', Let the Good Times Roll, Summer Times. There's also the ones where I apparently just had a Tourette's syndrome with my thumb, and it was like, country or chill. Like, dude, chill on the L's, really. I don't know what I was thinking, but it's kind of an oxymoron if you think about it. There's also the more emotionally evocative ones, the my less than sign 3 bleeding. Yeah, in case you missed that, is my heart bleeding. Get real tore up inside and just let it all out in my playlist, all out. There's also my spirit yearning. All Keith Green. There's also that era in my life where I lived for the wild party scene, and so before showing up to USC, I made a couple playlists. USC turn up, swirly-eyed face emoji. Sandstorm and, I don't know, LMFAO probably. There's What You Want. That's my largest. That was started in high school, and I probably added to it for 5 years. It has 300 songs and like goes for about 40 hours of just straight what you want. It's not what you want. It's not what you need either. Where are we at on time? Keep going? I'm glad y'all are enjoying this a little bit. All right. Yeah, another one of those party life playlists titled Already Tapped Omega UT. Already tapped out. So if you caught the initials there, it's ATO. That's right, ATO. I was a part of a social fraternity my first year of college, and so I thought the cool thing to do would be make a playlist that all my fraternity brothers could listen to that had the same initials as our fraternity. Like, what is cooler than that? Unfortunately, I just face planted with that as I unfortunately, instead of an omega, inserted a theta and posted it in our Facebook page. Sorry, bro, that's not our fraternity letters. And somehow I stayed involved in the fraternity for another 6 months. But yeah. Then, so going into college, you know, I had this yearning desire to just be a frat god. That's what I strove towards. Frat godness. I just ooze with frat godliness and everything about me. That's right. Got it, Jacob. So basically that looked like the same routine every night. Drink some more, keep drinking, pour out, drink. If you're ever wondered what's entailed in becoming a frat god, Kendrick Lamar gave you the formula right there. It doesn't take a genius, just a lot of perseverance. It's summarized in his song, Swimming Pools Drank. Jacob, you want to hit it?
Pull up.
Drank.
Headshot.
Drank.
Sit down.
Drank.
Stand up.
Drank.
Pass out.
Drank.
Wake up.
Drank.
Fade it.
Drank.
Fade it.
Drank.
And you're well on your way to being the greatest of all time. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.